As a cultural journalist who has covered Chinese entertainment for almost 10 years, I think I'm used to all sorts of public moments. Fake smiles on the red carpet, cheering fans, even small scandals that are sometimes deliberately created to provoke attention. But that night, at an international film festival held in Shanghai, I witnessed something different. It's not just a parade of celebrities, not just glamour and highlight camera lighting. I witnessed a scene that shook social media, heated up fan forums, and left a big question. Was all I saw a promotional strategy, or was it genuine love? I'm talking about Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei, two names that are often associated these days, but rarely really reveal their relationship in public. That night, everything was covered up like it was open. Their intimacy is real, undeniable. Festival atmosphere. Shanghai International Film Festival that night looked like a world stage. The streets around the venue were littered with movie posters, black cars lined up to drive guests, and thousands of screaming fans held up signs. The air was full of flashes of camera flashes, the smell of luxury perfume mixed with the metallic smell of the security barricades. I've been preparing since the afternoon, sitting in the specially reserved press area. From behind the lens of my camera, I captured the stars walking down the red carpet. Long sparkling dresses, elegant suits, professional smiles. As always, everything went according to the script. Until it was Zhou Ye's turn. Zhou Ye got out of the car in a red satin dress that fell gracefully, simple but stunning. Her hair was neatly curled, revealing her tiered neck. The cheers of the crowd immediately echoed, most calling out her name, some shouting, "Goddess." I had time to see her confident gaze, calm but warm. A few minutes later, came Cheng Lei, dressed in a classic black tuxedo with a bow tie. He looks dashing. Nothing too surprising at first. But it was the moment the two met in the middle of the red carpet that was the turning point of the evening. Meeting on the red carpet. I clearly remember how Zhou Ye paused for a moment to wave at the fans. Then unexpectedly, Cheng Lei approached from the right side. As a rule, celebrities walk on their own, keeping a safe distance so as not to provoke gossip. But Cheng Lei stepped directly towards him, smiled, then offered a hand. Instantly, cheers broke out. The camera flash lights up brighter than ever. The journalists around me spontaneously stood up, trying to get the best angle. And what astonished me, Zhou Ye accepted the helping hand. They walked together, as couples have long been accustomed to do. I thought to myself, is this part of the script? Usually, the management of the artist will give clear directions. But from the expressions of both, I felt something more organic. There was sincerity in the way Cheng Lei looked at Zhou Ye, and there was a sense of comfort in the way Zhou Ye grasped his hand. Body language that speaks. As a journalist, I'm used to reading body language. That night, each of the two's gestures felt like more honest language than words. For example, when a photographer asked them to pose close together, Cheng Lei did not just stand by Zhou Ye's side. He slightly bent over, leaning over his body, giving Zhou Ye a safe space. While Zhou Ye, instead of keeping a distance, leaned on him a little. It's a reflex, not an act. I had time to hold my breath when Cheng Lei, unconsciously, flicked the hem of Zhou Ye's dress stuck in her heel. Small gestures, but attentive. The cameras captured that moment, and in a matter of seconds, I was sure the image would go viral. Audience reaction. Cheers on location are getting crazier. Some fans chanted the names of the two of them. Zhou Ye, Cheng Lei. It's like forcing them into a relationship. There are also those who try to record videos while shaking because they are too excited. Behind me, I hear fellow journalists whispering, "It's not just a gimmick. They look too natural." But if it's true, why dare to show it at a festival of this magnitude? I just kept silent, but in my heart I agreed with the first sentence. There is something sincere between them. Main stage. After passing the red carpet, they took to the main stage for a film presentation session. This is where the confusion becomes clearer. When the host asked what it was like to work together on the latest project, Cheng Lei turned to Zhou Ye before answering. He waited for Zhou Ye to speak first, then added words that seemed to be in full support. The most steal the show. When Zhou Ye, a little nervous, forgot the script, Cheng Lei without hesitation lightly patted his back, soothing. Zhou Ye's shy smile instantly made the room rumble with shouts of "ah." Television cameras even had time to highlight the moment repeatedly. Media analysis. As a journalist, I know what's coming next. Social media will explode. The hashtags about them are definitely trending. And sure enough, as soon as I got a peek at their phones, Weibo was already filled with snippets of their videos. Clickbait headlines are starting to appear. Are Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei officially going public? Unexpected intimacy at the film festival. Evidence of a relationship? Excited fans. Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei can't hide love. I wrote it all down in my little book. This is proof of how quickly the digital world reacts. And I know that my task that night was not only to be a witness, but also to compose a narrative that would help the public understand this phenomenon. Closed-door interview session. The most memorable for me was not only on stage. After the main event was over, there was a closed-door interview session with a select few media outlets. I was lucky to be one of them. In the smaller room, there were only about 20 journalists. Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei sat side by side. No more cheering, just an intimate atmosphere. A journalist asked carefully, "You guys looked really close tonight. How exactly is your relationship?" Most artists will refuse to answer or shift the topic. But Cheng Lei, smiling, turned his head briefly to Zhou Ye before saying, "We are very close, both professionally and personally. I think the comfort is on the outside." Zhou Ye only chuckled, looked down, but did not argue. That was enough for us to understand its meaning. Domino effect in the entertainment world. In a matter of hours, this news graced the main page of the entertainment portal. Their agency certainly does not stand still, issuing vague official statements. Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei have a good working relationship. We appreciate the public's attention. Standard statement, without confirmation or refutation. But that is precisely what makes the public even more convinced that something is real. Fashion brands that cooperate with them immediately seize the moment. Photos of the two on the red carpet were reused for promotion. Fans make romantic video edits with dramatic background music. Within a day, their names both dominated the trending topic. The personal perspective of a witness as a source, I feel both lucky and confused. Lucky to witness firsthand a moment that will probably be remembered for a long time in the world of Chinese entertainment. Confused about having to maintain the line between professionalism and personal admiration. I'm not a fan of hard lines, but I can feel the warmth emanating from them. The noise I heard that night wasn't too loud. No kisses in front of the camera, no dramatic statements. Just a small gesture, a meaningful look, and the courage to walk together in front of thousands of eyes. It is precisely that simplicity that makes it so powerful. Long-term impact the following days. Analyses continued to appear. Some parties say their bold move could strengthen the public image. Others were skeptical, alleging this was just their latest film promotion strategy. But from my point of view as a witness, I saw something more sincere than just strategy. I saw two human beings who, despite living under the glare of the lights, could not cover each other's comfort. Public relations, if it is true, will certainly face great challenges. Fans can split, the industry can react differently. But I'm sure, no matter what, that night was a milestone in their careers. A night in which the line between public and private seemed to disappear, replaced by the courage to show taste. A personal note: as I closed my notes that night, I wrote a sentence that still rings true today. Sometimes, the most beautiful truth is not conveyed through words, but through the way two pairs of eyes look at each other in a crowd. And that's what I saw from Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei. The intimacy they show in public is not just a temporary headline. It is a story that will be retold, analyzed, and remembered by whoever witnesses it. Including me, a journalist who that night not only reported, but also felt the pulse of honesty behind the sparkling world of entertainment.